found Mark Foster, former Commonwealth and World Champion swimmer. It wasn't that hard to find you. I mean, we can spot you a mile off. 6'6" here compared to 5'2", pushing on 5'3". How are you doing, Mark?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good. Well, I kind of need a box to actually interview you, but anyway, I won't go on any more about that.
Leaning back slightly,
I know.
just so
Thank
I'm
you.
a bit shorter.
Very nice. So, what have you seen so far today? What have you been doing?
I'm friends of James Ward, so I came in to see him against Djokovic. And funnily enough, on Thursday evening we were having dinner. And I said, wouldn't it be funny if you got Djokovic or Murray in the first round? And yeah, it'll be funny, but obviously it wasn't funny. But at the same time, it is what a wonderful experience. I mean, the bottom line is first round, centre court, and I don't think they played each other before, so it was a good match. I mean, the underdog, listen, I was going to say it was a hiding to nothing. The bottom line is he had a good go in 7-6 and 6-4 in the last two sets. He made a good game of it.
So you mentioned that you actually saw him last week. When he actually found out about the draw, did you speak to him then?
No, I got a text.
You jinxed it.
No, I just said just have a go at it. In the text I did, but the bottom line is, and he did. He went out there, and I think the thing is, in the first set, I think it was a little bit awkward, probably a little bit nervous, I suppose, in a sense, and trying to find himself. That's the same for everybody, and especially playing Djokovic. And I think Djokovic was a little bit rusty towards the end as well. But I guess the thing is, first game over a 2-week period, you don't want to hit the high notes straight away. But I thought James made a good go of it, and he played some really, really good stuff himself.
I mean, in your illustrious career, you probably didn't actually have to go through what Wardy did there and be the underdog. But how do you think someone like James would have coped with today coming into this?
I did the underdog thing, but unfortunately I wasn't in front of 20,000 people, and I wasn't out there for like 2.5 hours. It was always 20 seconds. Whatever happened, it happened very, very quickly. But no, I think for him it was a case of let's just go out there, see what I can do, play his best tennis. He had to be at his best to obviously have a chance at beating Djokovic anyway. Go for some of the shots. You could see for some of the shots that he was going for. You're not going to make every one. He made a lot of them, and like I say, he can sort of stand up proud, and he made a good go of it. And I was fortunate enough to sort of be in his corner with his crew, and shouting and cheering, and it was a wonderful experience, I think, for everybody involved with it.
You mentioned there, you said Djokovic might be a bit rusty in the third set. Do you think he's got what it takes to go all the way this year?
You'd be stupid not to, and I'd be stupid not to say that. So I think the fact that he's sort of won the 4 slams this year, he was still going as favourite, but it'll be interesting to see. I think the thing is, you don't know. That's one of those potential banana skins. And I think he'd have looked at it and not taken it easy. And I think we've seen it in football. We've seen it in football's the easiest place to see it. When you see the underdog, the bigger team turn up and go, we'll just walk this today. We'll just go through the motions of it. And you could see he couldn't go through the motions there because James made a game of it. So as the week goes on, it's 7 games. They've actually got to play 7 different opponents. So 4 in the first week and 3 in the second. And I just think, like all of them, they build themselves up to playing their best at in the second week. So I would think he will be there until the end, and I've got a feeling it will be him against Murray in the final, which would be an amazing final. Absolutely.
You're here on day one.
Yes.
Are you going to come back maybe to the second week, like you're mentioning, and see some more action?
I am hoping to be in the Royal Box on Sportsman Saturday. So hopefully I'll be in there passing sweets around, having nice food and watching some nice tennis. So I'll be back, yeah. Even though I've actually got some tickets for next Wednesday as well for the men's quarter, so I will be back a few more times.
Perks of being a world and Commonwealth champion right there. And I just want to ask you, obviously you're friends of Wardy, if you could play against anybody at the moment on the men's side, who would you like to play against?
I suppose I'd say Andy, because I know him as well. I've never played tennis against him, but I'd have to say him.
Are you good, Mark?
Yeah, I used to play a bit as a kid. I can serve quite well, and I've got quite a long reach. Yeah. But then they hit the ball quite hard and quite fast. So I think 10 years ago I might have been able to jump around a little bit, but now my body's sort of going, ouch, that hurts a little bit.
Now you can just enjoy the Royal Box, and I hope you do. I hope you come back next week and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.